Hi guys, welcome to my coffee talk. So I've been going through your comments. You left 120 comments on my latest coffee talk with questions and topics, and I'm so happy because that's exactly what I needed so that we can keep this conversation going. But before I get to those questions, I wanted to show you guys a little bit around and show you my office, my studio, my sweatshop, so that you know what I'm doing, what I'm up to. So this is basically my little office. There's my computer and my table, and this table is special because Jessie made this table for me. It's basically just a huge door and huge heavy door, and these things are sawhorses, and it looks really cool because it's the combination of like metal and wood, and the table is stable and it's really sturdy, and I love the heavy wood, so that was a great idea. Here is my studio where I shoot my Z-Gym workouts. Right here. It's kind of small, but at least you can see that you can do your workouts anywhere. As long as you have a little bit space around you, you can keep yourself in shape. Like, you can be in prison and keep yourself in shape. I hope you won't end up there, but just to let you know, you really don't need much. And here we go to my sweatshop. So this is my little sweatshop, my table with tools, and my first pattern. I told you guys that I've been working on my clothing line, and so this is my first pattern for pants. My pants are gonna be great for working out and for casual wear as well. They're gonna be pretty cool. And I came up with the pattern, and I'm gonna sew it, and I'm gonna do the prototype myself because I like to be hands-on. I have a friend that comes here and she teaches me how to make patterns and how to sew and all that stuff, so I'm pretty excited. It's a long journey. Everything takes a lot of time, especially if you are doing everything yourself, but it's so worth it, and it's a lot of fun, and it's just great to be busy with things like this. So I just wanted to show you guys what I'm up to. Yay! What time is good to work out, and if there is any benefit to work out in the morning or at the evening? Does it matter? No, it doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter what time of the day do you work out. Take a time that works for you, because somebody already has to wake up super early in the morning. So if you have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning already to go to work, then you probably won't be able to work out in the morning. Nobody wants to work out at 4:30 in the morning, so you're gonna have to wait until you get back from work. It doesn't matter that you're working out at the evening before you go to sleep. It does not matter, and sometimes it actually helps to work out at the evening. It actually helps me sometimes to have a better sleep at night when I do my workout at the evening. I have to say, it doesn't matter to me at all what time of the day I work out. Sometimes I like to work out in the morning as the first thing. Sometimes I like to leave it till the evening. It really doesn't matter. There is no benefit to whether you work out in the morning or at the evening. It doesn't matter. As long as you do your training, as long as you stay consistent, it's fine. You're gonna be fine. So that's that. I covered first question already. Question number 2. Working out barefooted versus shoes versus cushions. So I work out barefooted when I do my power yoga workouts or when I do my kettlebell workouts. For the yoga workouts, it's kind of obvious. Nobody uses shoes when they do yoga, but for the kettlebell workouts, not everyone knows that it's really good to actually work out barefooted when you do kettlebell swings, overhead kettlebell snatches, things like that, because the kettlebell workouts are very technical. Proper form is crucial when you're doing kettlebell workouts, and working out barefooted gives you more stability. It allows you to keep proper form better, because on the bottom of your feet there are these little nerves that kind of shoots information into your brain, and somehow when you are barefooted and you have your soles, the bottom of your feet flat on the ground, you can kind of feel better how you're standing, whether or not your feet are flat on the ground. Sometimes people supinate their feet like this, or they pronate their feet like this when they wear shoes, and that's bad. You have to have your feet flat on the ground. And when you don't have any shoes, you can spread your fingers more, actually your toe, not fingers, your toes, and you get a better grip. So sometimes I do workout barefooted when I do kettlebell training, or I have shoes that have flat, hard soles and are kind of wider in the toe area, so that my finger, I keep saying fingers, my toes can spread a little bit more and I have the better grip. So unless I do some kind of crazy jumping, unless I mix in some kind of jumping exercises into the kettlebell workout, I try to work out barefooted. And then obviously you can use shoes that have cushions for things like running or jump roping. However, this is what I do. I've been using just flat soles for jump roping, and I tried cushions. For me, it's more comfortable to jump rope with shoes like this that have a little bit of cushioning. And I realized that there is more risk when you wear shoes like that with the cushions, that you can twist your ankle more easily than when you have flat soles. However, I've been working out with flat soles, and I've been jumping rope with flat soles, and it's really uncomfortable for me. So I rather take the risk and I jump rope with shoes like this. Or if I go running, I never go running, but if I would go running, I would actually wear shoes like this. So as long as you're aware of that risk, that your ankle can twist when you're jumping the rope, you just have to be aware of that. You have to be careful. The flat soles, the shoes with flat soles are recommended for most cross training workouts, just such as the ones that I do. So you can do literally anything. You should be able to do anything, any kind of workout in shoes that have flat, hard soles. Question number 3, working out during pregnancy, and you guys have been asking me if I'm gonna do any prenatal workout program. Just to let you know, I don't know much about working out during pregnancy. I've read a lot about it, but I still haven't made up my mind about this thing, because to be honest, I don't know myself what type of workouts I would do if I get pregnant. And it's something that I need to think about, because obviously I want to get pregnant one day, I want to have a baby, all that stuff. And I want to do the best that I can to keep myself in shape without putting my baby into risk. And I have seen many girls, many women out there working out when they're pregnant, doing CrossFit, doing high intensity interval training, all that stuff, hard workouts, and they were pregnant. And it turned out their babies were just fine, they had a great delivery, everything. However, it does not convince me that it is something that I should be okay with, or that I can be okay with. Somehow, I think I would be very cautious. When I get pregnant, I don't think that I'm gonna keep doing the high intensity workout that I do right now. Even though there are women that are doing it right now and they're totally fine, I myself personally would not feel that I'm keeping my baby safe. I just feel that way, and I think a lot of things are gonna change when I get pregnant. I think I'm gonna probably go for swimming a lot. I think my workouts are probably gonna get longer but less intense, because it's not gonna be about me anymore. I don't need to be going with the hard workouts just because I enjoy them. I want to be healthy, and I want my baby to be healthy. I would never do anything to put my baby into risk. And I feel like doing high intensity workouts when I'm pregnant, I feel like there's a pretty good chance that you would put your baby into risk. That's just my feeling, you know. And that there's nothing that I don't judge women that do that, absolutely not. That's everyone's choice. I'm just saying that I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that, and that's why I'm never gonna do that, you know. I will probably sit in the Z gym with my big belly and I will have somebody else doing my workouts while I'm gonna be doing probably like 30-40 minute long workouts that are easier, that are just gonna, of course, I believe that still moving and exercising during your pregnancy is great. I think it's healthy and all that stuff. However, I don't believe it's the same as when you're not pregnant, when you don't have to worry about another human being, you know, especially in such a crucial time when everything's developing, everything's just getting, you know, it's growing. So that said, I will come up with prenatal workout program as I get closer to my own pregnancy. You know, right now I have to focus on not pregnant women and men, but eventually one day I will probably do that. It's not gonna be anytime that soon, I don't think. Question number 4: how to deal with temptations around junk food and cravings and things like that. So my approach would be to do not avoid junk food. That said, I'm not saying buy it in the store. Obviously it would be a waste of money if you wouldn't eat it, but don't throw it out. If you have it at home already, don't throw out your junk food. Use the junk food to create a discipline. I think that's way better, because you have to face your weaknesses. You have to face your fears and your weaknesses in order to grow stronger. So other people would say, you know, maybe throw the junk food, get it out of your sight, out of mind. But that's not gonna help you to become stronger, you know. If you wanna be stronger, you have to face it. So put your junk food on a display in the kitchen. Make sure that you see it every single day and don't touch it. Train yourself to be the strong person that can be around any junk food in the world. The best, you know, candy and lollies and chocolates and ice creams that you can imagine, and you're still gonna have the willpower to say no when you want to. When you decide, well, no, it's not the time for me, you know, I didn't do my workout or whatever, I can skip this right now because I'm disciplined. I know what I want. I'm a strong person, and this is what I do. You have to set a certain standard for yourself. So I don't think that avoiding something that's a weakness for you is a good thing. I think that you have to just face it and be stronger, you know? So that's my approach. Question number 5: weightlifting versus the workouts that we do in the Z gym. So heavy weightlifting is really good for developing strong muscles, right? And it's good for activating the human growth hormone. However, moving the weights, the medium-sized weights, in a high speed at a high intensity does exactly the same thing. That said, you're not gonna become a bodybuilder from these workouts, obviously, but if you want strong legs, strong butt, strong back, abs, six-pack, whatever, nice strong arms and shoulders, then my workouts will get you there. They have the capability of developing strong muscles, obviously. The reason why I don't do heavy weightlifting is few reasons. First of all, I don't like to go to the gym. That's just me. I just don't like it. I like to work out at home in 15-20 minutes. So, and I don't have the equipment. I don't have the heavy weights at home, and most people don't. And I like to share my workouts with all of you guys, and I don't expect you to be buying, weightlifting equipment. And so for us who like to work out at home and like to be efficient as possible in every single way, kettlebell workouts is what I turn to when I want to build strong muscles. So I have my 26-pound kettlebell. I have also one kettlebell that is really heavy, it's 44 pounds, and I use that one only for kettlebell swings, and that's what helps me when I want to build like strong glutes. That's what helps you. It's all you need basically. And the other reason why I don't lift heavy is because there's a more risk of an injury when you lift heavy weights, obviously. So my bodyweight workouts and my workouts with medium-sized weights moved around at a high intensity are workouts that will give you great overall conditioning. They will develop your muscles. There's a less risk of injury, and it's more versatile. You can do it at home. That's the difference. But you will get absolutely the benefits of creating strong muscles just like you would with heavy weightlifting. So my workouts will not make you look like a bodybuilder, but you may look like a gymnast, sprinter, like an athlete. You will look like an athlete and you will have strong muscles. You're just not gonna have those huge muscles. It's just not gonna happen with medium-sized weight. You're gonna have to go heavy if that's your goal. But for overall strength and conditioning and athletic body, that's what I do in the Z Gym. And the other cool thing about my workouts is that you can literally take it anywhere. You can go to a park, as long as you have your phone with you. You can, go to Z Gym on your phone, check out the workout, do the workout with me in the park. And because you don't need that much equipment. If you can bring your kettlebell with you, you can bring your jump rope with you, or you can do one of my high intensity bodyweight workouts and have a great workout anywhere you go, so even if you go for vacation, you can still keep consistent with your training. Question number 6, this one is personal. How's living in the US different from living in Eastern Europe? So the differences for me at least are more the obvious ones. So I live in LA and the weather here is gorgeous. It's beautiful, even though we have a drought right now, but the skies are blue all the time. It's warm, it's nice. We don't have any winter, so I'm not freezing in the winter anymore. We have summer, we have a really long summer, spring, and then we have a little bit of fall, and that's it. And I'm super happy about that because I didn't like the winter in the Czech Republic. So that's the obvious thing. Then we have ocean, obviously. That's great. And we have all kinds of things. We have great TV here, great TV shows. But when it comes to people, I think that people essentially are the same anywhere in the world. And there may have been differences when I was growing up than now between Czech Republic and United States. I don't think it's that much anymore. The main differences back then was because Czech Republic was a communist country and it took us a long time to recover from that because we were for so long in living in such a bubble and isolation that there was a lot of closed-mindedness in the Czech Republic. But I believe that now it's kind of, there is not much difference. I mean, the differences are getting smaller and smaller because everyone is so connected. People are traveling, people are connected via the internet. So now you can live in the Czech Republic and be connected with the rest of the world, which is huge, it makes a huge difference because it gives more space for tolerance and acceptance, and that's what I think used to be the huge differences. But now it's all like this. There's not much that, and you can find awesome people, awesome friends in the Czech Republic. You can find them here in the States. If you're open to it, you can be happy pretty much anywhere in the world. So that's it for today, and I hope that I have answered at least some of your questions. Let's keep this going. Leave me more questions, leave me more comments, and I'm gonna be doing these coffee talks every single week so that we can just learn from each other. I learned so much from you guys as well, and I really like your feedback. I like your suggestions and your questions, because there's nothing better than being connected in this way when we have such a great community forming already. And I can see that you guys are so supportive towards each other. It's incredible, and I really, really enjoy seeing that. So let's keep this great thing going, and I will see you guys soon. Ciao.